On today's That Park Place Daily Countdown, Disney tries to tell Comcast how much they're not going to pay for Hulu. The director of Deadpool 3 addresses rumors that Taylor Swift is going to play Dazzler. Even more of the Tiana's Bayou adventure mural is revealed, and we've got questions. Hasbro sells off its movie and TV business. Tommy Tables wants to know how you're celebrating Godzilla Day. And a roller coaster that was thought to be abandoned gets an overhaul. All that on today's That Park Place. Cowabunga dudes, it's a great new day here on That Park Place. I am Jonas J. Campbell, and with me as always is Vash Guy. Vash, how's your theme park universe going?
Theme park universe is going great. Thank you so much for asking. Cowabunga, dude. I like that intro.
Or Booyakasha, if you take the later iterations of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We need to talk about them more on this channel. Of course, in order to do that, we would need more news. So let's go to our contributors for all the entertainment, streaming, theme park, and video game news that should be fun.
Number 1.
Jonas J. Campbell here with a story out of the Walt Disney Company, of all places. The Walt Disney Company has agreed to purchase the remaining stake of Hulu from Comcast. Burbank, California, November 1st, 2023. Hey, that's yesterday. The Walt Disney Company announced today that it will acquire the 33% stake in Hulu held by Comcast, otherwise known as NBC Universal, following Comcast's November 1st exercise of its right under the put-call arrangement between the two companies. The acquisition of Comcast's stake in Hulu at fair market value will further Disney's streaming objectives. Believe it or not, the next paragraph is where things get interesting. And by that, I mean somebody's not quite telling the truth. Under the terms of the put-call arrangement, by December 1st, Disney expects it will pay NBCU approximately $8.61 billion, representing NBCU's percentage of the $27.5 billion guaranteed floor value of Hulu that was set when the companies entered into their arrangement in 2019, minus the anticipated outstanding capital call contributions payable to NBCU to Disney. Now, I can't help but notice that 1/3 of $27.5 billion is a little bit more than $8.61 billion. And right now, there are two separate investment banks that are working separately to create their own valuations of Hulu. I believe Morgan Chase has been hired by Disney and JP Morgan has been hired by Comcast. I fully expect Morgan Chase to come up with something close to $27.5 billion. If JP Morgan ends up valuing Hulu at more than $30.25 billion, it will automatically trigger a scenario where they have to hire a third investment bank to value Hulu. In the past, Disney has indicated that maybe it's worth less than $27.5 billion, and Comcast, according to a leak made to the Wall Street Journal, values Hulu at somewhere close to $60 or $70 billion. So when Disney says they're going to pay $8.61 billion for 1/3 of Hulu, yes, they are going to pay $8.61 billion, but it sounds like they might pay a lot more than that after the fact.
Number 2.
Bounding into comics editor and unashamed Swiftie Spencer Bakuli here to let you know that, despite the rumor making headlines almost every other day, director Sean Levy is keeping mum on whether or not Taylor Swift will make a cameo appearance in Deadpool 3. In what would arguably be one of the most accurate castings in the history of comic book movies, various whispers have claimed that Swift will appear in the Merc with the Mouse upcoming MCU debut as Dazzler, the blonde pop star with the mutant power to convert sound waves into various forms of light. However, other scoopers, most notably the often accurate My Time to Shine Hello, have also claimed that while Swift will appear in the movie, it will not be as the mutant musician. And though scores of Swift fans are waiting with bated breath for confirmation regarding her potential X-Gene activation, Levy appears to be leaving the answer to the film's premiere. Asked during an October 26 appearance on independent entertainment reporter Josh Horowitz's Happy Sad Confused podcast if, quote, the word Dazzler has ever escaped anyone's lips when you've been in the room with Taylor, end quote, a reference to Levy and Swift's noted personal friendship, the director joked, quote, it sure escapes the lips of social media every day, and that's all I'm gonna say, end quote. Further pressed by Horowitz for his thoughts on whether or not Swift would make a, quote, good Dazzler, whether it's you or someone else directing, end quote, Levy ultimately concluded, quote, sounds like a great idea, end quote. That all said, I want to turn the question over to you. What do you make of the rumors surrounding Taylor Swift's potential appearance in Deadpool 3? Do you think there's anything to them, or are they just wishful thinking? If she does show up, who do you think she'll play? Dazzler? A female variant of Deadpool? A fictionalized version of herself? Let us know your thoughts.
Number 3.
Hello, this is Lorena Creole of the Lorena Creole YouTube channel, keeping it real when it comes to theme parks. Speaking of keeping it real, turns out now we're able to see more of that mural on Tiana's Bayou adventure at Walt Disney World. Coming to us from WDW News today, as you can see, half of completed Tiana's Bayou adventure mural revealed as scaffolding comes down in queue around the Magic Kingdom. And I believe the last time we featured this update from WDW News Today, only a portion of the mural was able to be seen here. But now with the scaffolding gone, you can actually see more of it. We can now clearly see Tiana's friend, Louis the alligator, playing his trumpet in the upper left corner. Colorful lines with musical notes swirl from his trumpet down through the rest of the mural. So it's obviously a very, very happy look for Louis as he's playing his trumpet. And not only that, around Louis are various plants and Bayou scenery. Birds are on the bottom half, adding their notes to the song. And what you can see, this part is only visible from the ground and behind construction walls, but scaffolding no longer covers it. This half of the mural depicts faces among the swirling music. You see those diverse faces there. And I believe that looks like to be Tiana to the upper portion there. And a figure, possibly Tiana herself, is at the top of the mural playing a guitar. I don't remember Tiana playing a guitar in the animated film, but that's neither here nor there. So with this reveal of more art on the mural over at Tiana's Bayou Adventure, are you interested in checking out the attraction? Let us know in the comments.
Number 4.
So Hasbro has been hit or miss with their adventures in the entertainment business. Now, this was actually reflected in their recent third quarter revenue with an incredible fall, down exactly 42%. Thanks to, well, some terrible films and a dual writers and actors strike. So, ouch. Hi folks, it's CC here, again with That Park Place, and well, we've got a quick story here inspired by The Hollywood Reporter. We've got some big news here, so hold on to your seats. Hasbro's officially selling off E1's film and television business, and guess what? It's right on track to close by the end of the year. So Lionsgate stepped in with an open bag of cash and slapped it down to the tune of a cool $500 million. So what's in that bag at E1? It's a treasure trove of nearly 6,500 titles, shows like The Rookie, Yellow Jackets, Naked and Afraid, and of course their entire truckload of unscripted business. Now that's quite a haul on that list, right? Now, Hasbro's CEO Chris Cox tells us that this sale is all about refocusing, streamlining their operation, and getting back to the core mission of driving toy, game sales, and of course, partnering with their top-tier content creators. They've got a slew of projects all over the place, like Transformers 1 with Paramount, an animated Magic the Gathering series with Netflix, and they've got several new YouTube series coming out. And of course, we have just one question. Will Hasbro be better off without the bulk of their content production division, E1? Let us know your thoughts down in the comment section below.
Number 5.
Hello everybody, Tommy Tables here. Now I don't know about you, but it feels like every time I turn around, there's some weird and new obscure holiday that's being celebrated. However, of all of these, I would say that the one that is probably the most relevant, Godzilla Day. And Godzilla Day is coming. Now, Godzilla Day is November 3rd, and that marks the release of Godzilla all the way back in 1954 on that very same day. So Toho International, a Japanese company which owns the rights to Godzilla, will be hosting a whack of festivities for this wonderful anniversary, a 69-year-old anniversary, in fact. So we're going to be seeing a Godzilla Day stream along on Pluto TV, which will be a marathon of fan-favorite Godzilla movies. Superfans will be hosting a stream along during 1974's Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. Other movies that we'll see will, of course, be 1998's Godzilla, 2004's Godzilla Final War, and the movie that started it all, 1954's Godzilla. Shout TV will also be streaming an encore presentation of the 2022 special Masters of Monsters, which will have John Carpenter hosting a quartet of Ishiro Honda directed classics. Gosh, there's just so much that is happening. Personally, my favorite movie of the entire Godzilla franchise was the 1998 Godzilla movie, which featured Ferris Bueller essentially meeting Godzilla, and I really don't see how you could get any cooler than that. This was a movie that was savaged by critics. It was directed by Roland Emmerich, and yet I still think it's a classic. I thought it was fun. I stand by it, just like I stand by the fact that The Postman is a good movie and Waterworld is a good movie. Gosh darn it. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. Are you going to celebrate Godzilla Day?
Number 6.
Bash Sky here with the next story, this time from Ryan Theme Park on Twitter. Good news at Accelerator. Work has restarted to get the ride open. The train has been moved out of storage and power is on the ride, and maintenance is working on the station. You can actually see those photos here. What's notable about this is that Accelerator has been down for, I think, like 2 years now, certainly on and off for that period of time, and you can actually see maintenance finally starting to work on this attraction to get it open. As Knott's Berry Farm fans know, we have long speculated that, hey, is this attraction on its way out? Is this actually being brought back? We saw what's going on with Top Thrill Dragster, thinking that was going to be removed, and now it's actually going to be worked on by, I believe, Samperla. So what does that mean for our version of that attraction? And it looks like it is looking to come back online. This is great news. Montezuma's Revenge is in pieces. We have no idea what's actually going to happen there. This was testing as recently as a couple of months ago, and then the rumors suggested that another part actually failed. Hopefully, we are seeing that that part has actually come in. Those supply issues have been alleviated, and that this attraction is going to be coming online soon. So this is very, very good news out of Knott's Berry Farm. Will you be making a visit? Let us know in the comments below.
Thank you so much for sticking with us to the end of another That Park Place Daily News Countdown. If you've left us a comment, we appreciate it. Of course, like this video if you do like this video. Share it out if you've got somebody that you know that would like a slightly editorialized, easy to digest news countdown. And of course, subscribe to That Park Place for all the news that should be fun.
Thanks for watching That Park Place News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com for all the news that should be fun. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media accounts.